Any of the areas where I originally designed the thumb tool to use, I'm using the L bars or the T bars. I find they're more comfortable. This one, you're pretty much restricted to this tool. Now, again, if you recall, I said that we could use other tools when she was face down and get in there. So you're kind of just getting the final part of it. Now, this finger is feeling the spinous processes, and this one's sensing the transverse processes, so I can keep the tool right in the valley. Again, if you recall, I said that we could use other tools when she was face down and get in there. So you're kind of just getting the final part of it. Now, this finger is feeling the spinous processes, and this one's sensing the transverse processes, so I can keep the tool right in the valley. If someone is not able to turn their head to one side as much as the other side, you take the head, turn it towards the way where they have restrictions, and I put my hand right underneath their neck. I've got my thumb right in the lamina groove, and I've got their head in the whole palm of my hand. And now I'm going to press C6, C7, lamina groove, T1, and my direction is towards the nipple on the opposite side of her body on the breast. So that's the angle that I'm pressing, and I'm going to press up with this tool, because this is a really effective thing that you can do. But again, it's one of those that's just a killer on the thumbs. And as you hold that, as you can probably see, her neck is turning more and more and more. You can often gain a tremendous amount of that range of motion that they've lost, sometimes within 10 seconds. Sometimes it takes 30, 40 seconds, but you'll be actually completely amazed at how quickly you can regain that. And who would have thought that the problem was way down here? You know, we think of those rotators underneath the skull. Of course, you would do that on both sides. And then you need to re-educate those muscles. The next time I ask her to turn her head, she'll probably stop right where she stopped before. And then I'll just say, well, see if you can turn it a little bit more. And they're surprised because they can. After they leave, to bring that neck right through that range of motion that they now have, so that you re-educate those muscles.
More and more.
If the person is face up and I'm working in the neck, I'll often use the thumb tool.
This one, right?
And I'm sure some people it'll feel more natural to them.
Right, going up and stripping them.
Now think of that you're using your hand. Now you're not using your...
Okay, so am I right now?
Yeah.
Just
I would
like
probably
that?
keep my wrist more straight and slide like this, rather than using my wrist and doing
Slide like this. Maybe this way.
Yeah.
This
I
is good
see.
pressure.
How's the pressure? Good?
This is good, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can get right down in here too. I like this tool. I like them all.
Yeah, they all have
They
their place.
all work. Yeah. I
And
just
now
have
if you
to
wanted
get
to
used
treat her, that you can throw in the wash. And I will slip that underneath her head. And that gives me all of this space underneath here where I can work. So I was able to turn her head, and the way this little pillow is designed, it will hold her pretty much exactly where I want her. Thank you for visiting the Career Extenders website.